Hey y'all, I'm Game Gear 585, and this is my review of the Nintendo Switch Lite. Before we get started, I would like to shout out Aaron for taking time out of their day to write a long comment on my Spider-Man video. Thank you, Aaron. If you would like to get a shout out, write a comment on one of my videos. Alright, on with the video. I was going to make a review on the original Nintendo Switch, but I don't have one anymore, and none of my friends will let me borrow theirs. So I'll review the Lite first, and then I will do the OLED model. I am doing the Lite before the OLED model because I don't want to review the OLED and then look at the Lite and say, this thing is not as good as the OLED, and then be done. And because the OLED is superior to both models, I'll only be comparing the Lite to the original Switch model. Also, my brother will be selling his soon, so I have to hurry up and make this video. Now that the backstory is out of the way, let's start this review. The Nintendo Switch Lite was made for people who are single and are always going on trips. It's different from the OG model because you cannot take away the Joy-Cons. That's also why it's $100 cheaper. The Switch Lite is basically a slim model. It weighs less at 0.66 pounds compared to the Switch at 0.88 pounds. It has a smaller screen, sizing up to be 5.5 inches, with the Switch being 6.2 inches. It also has a lower battery life at around 3 to 7 hours compared to the Switch's 5 to 9 hours. But it's still the same resolution at 1280 by 720p, so you won't get any changes in the way your games run and play. The Switch Lite is pretty comfortable to hold, and the buttons are responsive. The user interface has not changed, and you can still switch between black and white themes. I will say that if you drop it, or maybe throw it across the room, or just from old age and lost the use, the button symbols do fade away, and it will get scratches and the plastic will start to tear, especially at the shoulder buttons. The Lite plays games the same way the original Switch does, even with the smaller screen. You're not missing anything if you're into single player games, but if you want to play a party game with your friends or family, you're going to regret not buying a normal Switch. Because since you can't detach the Joy-Cons, there's no way to play games like Nintendo Switch Sports, 1-2 Switch, or Just Dance. So that part sucks. You're missing out on a lot more games than you think. But if you want to play games like Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, or Super Mario RPG, you'll be pretty happy with your purchase. The problem that I have with the Switch Lite is that I don't see any value in it. Why would you buy a console that doesn't let you play all the games, doesn't even switch, and if the controller gets stick drift or the joysticks come off, you can't just turn in only the controller, but the whole console? It's like if someone bought a digital PS5 or Xbox Series S. You'll be happy that you saved money, but then you'll look at the in-game store and be like, why are all these games so expensive? I could just go to GameStop and buy a discounted version of the game, but now I can't because I got a digital-only console. It's the same with the Lite, because even if you can go to the store and buy games, you're still missing out. Because what if Nintendo releases a Mario game that can only be used with motion controls? You wouldn't be able to play it. I know that you can pair Joy-Cons to the Lite using Bluetooth, but have you looked at those prices? $70 for a pair of Joy-Cons. Why would you even do that anyways when you're playing on a tiny 5-inch screen? It would just cost less to buy a normal Switch. Okay, that was a long rant. Let's conclude. In conclusion, the Nintendo Switch Lite has no purpose. It just doesn't. I don't even know what audience would want a slim model of a Nintendo Switch that doesn't even switch. I mean, maybe if you're single and don't have a TV, you would want a Lite. But you can do the same thing with a normal Switch. And if you go to a friend's house and they have a TV, you can hook up your Switch to that and have some fun together. Because the Switch Lite has no purpose, I can't really give it a high score. So I give the Nintendo Switch Lite a score of 2 out of 10. And that is my review of the Switch Lite. Let me know if you have a Nintendo Switch Lite, or if you think it's pointless like me. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you all for 50 subscribers. This is Game Gear 585 signing out. Wait. Hang on a second. Are you there? Good. I have a second channel called the Game Gear Historian. It's all about history, historical figures, and world wars, and just cool stuff like that. So while you're waiting for the next Game Gear review, you can check out my history channel and learn a little bit. And then you can go back to watching me talking about video games. Please go check it out. Thank you. This is Game Gear 585 signing out.